You know who I'm talking about, right? Every business has them. Those customers who used to buy all the time, but now they've just gone completely silent. Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a super simple but really powerful 3 email strategy designed to bring them right back. Yeah, it's a super frustrating problem, isn't it? You thought you had a great thing going, they were buying from you, and then poof, nothing. You're just left wondering, what on earth happened? And more importantly, what do I do now? Well, stick around because we're about to give you the exact playbook to fix it. But here's the thing, and this is really interesting. That first instinct you have, the one that tells you to quickly blast out a discount to try and lure them back, that's almost always the wrong move. Actually, it can do way more harm than good. So before we jump into the solution, we have to understand why that typical, "we miss you, here's 20% off" email just doesn't work. It all comes down to the psychology of re-engaging with someone. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. The discount-first approach, it basically screams desperation. And worse, it teaches your customers to never ever pay full price again. But the trust-first approach, that's all about rebuilding the relationship that made them a customer in the first place. One's a cheap trick, the other is a real long-term strategy. Right, so this is the absolute crucial point. When you just throw a discount at them, you're not reminding them of your value. No. All you're doing is training them to ignore you until the next sale pops up. They'll literally just wait you out, knowing a coupon is eventually going to land in their inbox. Okay, so let's get into the solution. Step 1 is what we call the value reminder. And the number one most important rule here is simple. You are not trying to sell anything. I mean it, at all. The entire goal with this first email is to completely change how they see you in that moment. You're not just some seller trying to get another transaction. You're a helpful partner. You're providing real value. This is how you start to earn back that trust. And here's exactly what that looks like. It's simple, it's friendly, and it asks for absolutely nothing in return. This could be a link to a cool article, a quick tip related to something they bought, whatever. It's a pure act of giving. Okay, so after you've gently reminded them of your value, it's time for email number 2. The mission here is to pivot from just broadcasting a message to actually starting a one-on-one conversation. Now, this email has to feel personal, like you actually sat down and typed it out just for them. It should be short, simple, and laser-focused on one thing, getting a reply. Because the second they reply to you, boom, they are officially re-engaged, and the whole dynamic changes. I mean, look how simple but effective this is. You're showing them you remember who they are and what they're about, and you're offering to help. It's not pushy at all. It's just an open door that invites a real human response. This is how you get that conversation going again. All right, and only after you've rebuilt that trust and opened up a real conversation do we get to the final step, making an offer. But listen, this can't be just any old offer. After all that work we just did, a generic 15% off coupon would just feel cheap, right? No, the offer has to be thoughtful, it has to be relevant, and it has to feel like a logical next step for them, not like you're just trying to clear out inventory. And this right here, this is the magic formula. You reference what they bought before, which shows you're actually paying attention, and you present a new offer that builds on it. It's not just another product, it's a solution that helps them get even better at what they're trying to do. It feels exclusive, it feels personal. Now, what if you feel like you absolutely have to use a discount? Okay, fine, but the framing is everything. "Please buy again" just sounds desperate. But a welcome back bonus? That feels like a celebration, like a small gift for coming back. It's a subtle shift, but it is incredibly powerful. So let's just put it all together one more time. First, you remind them of your value with 0 strings attached. Second, you check in personally to start a real conversation. And third, and only then, do you make a relevant, intelligent offer. Value, conversation, offer. That is the sequence. That's the whole game. So let's talk about the payoff. Why is this patient, trust-first approach so much more effective than just hitting the panic button with a discount? See, the reason this whole strategy works so well is because it fixes the root of the problem. You're not just begging for a sale. You are rebuilding the entire foundation of the relationship, the trust, the communication, the relevance. And when you do that, the sale becomes a totally natural outcome, not something you had to force. At the end of the day, this strategy puts the relationship right back where it belongs, at the center of the transaction. It's smart, it's respectful, and you know what? It works. So the only real question left is, who's going to be the first customer you win back?
Like and subscribe for weekly practical marketing tips that help you sell smarter, not cheaper.